What is the evolution of graphics in gaming? Early days of pixel art and 2D graphics. In the early days of gaming, graphics were limited to pixel art and 2D visuals due to hardware constraints. Games like Pong and Space Invaders used simple, blocky images to represent characters and environments. These rudimentary graphics, though basic, were groundbreaking at the time and helped shape the gaming industry. The rise of 16-bit and 32-bit graphics. The 16-bit and 32-bit eras, marked by consoles like the Sega Genesis and PlayStation, introduced more detailed sprites and backgrounds. Games such as Super Mario World and Final Fantasy VII showcased vibrant, colorful visuals with better animation, setting the stage for more immersive experiences. Introduction of 3D graphics and virtual worlds. In the 1990s, the shift from 2D to 3D graphics revolutionized gaming. Consoles like the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 1 brought polygonal models to life in games like Super Mario 64 and Gran Turismo. This era allowed for open-world exploration and more complex environments, paving the way for modern game design. Advancements in lighting and texturing techniques. As 3D gaming evolved, so did the focus on realism through better lighting and texturing techniques. Games like Half-Life 2 introduced dynamic lighting, shadows, and detailed textures, enhancing immersion. The use of bump mapping and normal mapping added more depth and realism to virtual environments. High-definition graphics and 1080p. With the introduction of HD consoles like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, gaming entered the age of 1080p resolution. Games such as The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim and Uncharted 2 showcased crisp, detailed environments and characters. The higher resolution allowed for more lifelike textures and smooth animations, making games visually stunning. Real-time rendering and advanced shaders. The next leap in graphics came with the development of advanced shaders and real-time rendering. Games like Crysis took advantage of cutting-edge graphics hardware, offering photorealistic visuals with effects like water reflections, dynamic weather, and complex materials. Shaders helped simulate realistic surfaces like skin, fabric, and metal. The impact of ray tracing technology. Ray tracing technology, introduced with graphics cards like the NVIDIA RTX series, has pushed graphics to unprecedented levels of realism. This technique simulates how light interacts with objects in the game world, creating more accurate reflections, shadows, and lighting. Games like Cyberpunk 2077 and Control showcase ray tracing, offering visually stunning environments. Virtual reality and immersive graphics. The rise of virtual reality, VR, gaming has spurred new advancements in graphics. VR requires not only high-quality textures but also low latency, high frame rates for a comfortable experience. Games like Beat Saber and The Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners have used VR to create immersive worlds where players feel like they're truly part of the action. Photorealism and motion capture integration. Recent games have moved closer to photorealism, with studios using motion capture and advanced animation techniques. Titles like Red Dead Redemption 2 and The Last of Us Part 2 have integrated realistic character models and animations, capturing human expressions and movements with unprecedented accuracy. The future of graphics in gaming. Looking ahead, the future of gaming graphics includes even more realistic environments through AI-driven techniques, procedural generation, and further advancements in ray tracing. Cloud gaming platforms are also pushing the boundaries of what's possible, offering high-quality graphics on less powerful devices, signaling the next step in gaming's visual evolution.